Do you want to look at jerseys? Are you changing yours? Like, what are you doing? Chris Sardine.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State and TIAA
So you
Field
here
here in
How you
Jacksonville.
doing?
Today, the curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Tennessee Titans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Here's Randy Bullock now to put toe to leather, and off we go from Jacksonville. This taken in at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
Arturo, one stopper, pick artist, deep zone KO.
Now ETN to start the drive. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Well, kind of a quirk in the schedule. These two division rivals didn't see each other much of the year. Their first meeting was just a few weeks ago, back in Week 14. And it was the visiting Jaguars who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Jacksonville. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On the counter, ETN. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
That's just off
for Jacksonville and a first down as well. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Now Lawrence on first down. And this one into the hands of Ingram downfield.
I'm gonna literally see man off me. Is that what I'm about to see here?
Out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And early on, they're picking up right where they left off last week.
And I know a lot of coaches say each game is its own. You don't really have carryover. This feels like carryover. So much confidence from the previous game that they're using to their advantage now.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. The Jaguars are 12 and 4 now on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On 2nd down, ETN once more.
Tell me I got the first.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
He didn't call me
2
in.
yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
This pass complete to Melton. Touchdown, Jaguars. Melton with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jaguars will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
God damn, this win is crazy. All right.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Swoosh, you here? I guess not. Just joined and didn't join.
First and 10 now. Willis and the Titans at the 20. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number, 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. And Willis keeping it himself on the option. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. 3rd down, it's Willis. This will go to Henry out wide.
Hey.
And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talk about that a lot, and they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Henry again on 2nd down. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Got it. Ready?
Second down, they go again with Henry. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, it's Willis. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. They go play action with Lawrence. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. He's able to find Melton. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
They got 5 through the air last play, now 5 on the ground. 1st and 10.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Another tote for ETN. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Play action. It's Lawrence. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Christian Kirk with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Jaguars are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, they have to be loving this start to the first quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, you're about 2 touchdown drives already. They feel very confident and feel like they have all the answers in this game. They're 1 point away from going up 14-0. Maybe they press the advantage and go for 2.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
So just 3 yards on the completion there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And finding the tight end, Hooper. I'm not there. No. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Willis on the sneak. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed he did not. They stop him. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
I think the effort was there, but sometimes the defense is just a little bit better. No gain on the quarterback sneak. No place to go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And he rifles one incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
Ready?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A give. It's ETN off the option. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ready, ready.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Here's Lawrence to throw. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
ETN up the middle. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They go play action now. Lawrence. That's complete right around the 8. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go.
That was an okay hookup there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run with ETN. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Travis Etienne. That's his 18th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And partner, I'm going to make a quick pivot here and ask you to play general manager. It's well documented they're last in the league in offense, number 32. What changes might they make?
I guess we have to be almost like a chess master as a
He's not even trying.
A few things at your disposal that you need to use. Obviously the draft, free agency, maybe you can make some trades, but also look at your practice squad. Have you been grooming players to promote and give them an opportunity to play as well? That way you start to supplement as well as replace guys that need it.
Henry again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. With that run, double check my math. Yes, he has hit 8,000 career rushing yards.
And that's fantastic. That means he's now approaching the top 50 all-time rushers in NFL history. That means he just sped past Terrell Davis, who's in the Hall of Fame. And now he's just got to go ahead and be strong and run hard because he's chasing down Larry Zonka.
Now you're going to pass the ball. Ravens double post the same other pass you did before.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime.
Was he trying to not give me the ball back? Is that what he's doing?
Another one in Orlando. The coach.
I don't know.
He'll have stats
I don't really care either.
He's
just being
you and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with
Let me guess, he's gonna run the ball here.
He's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
I have no idea what that was, but what? So what were you gonna do with that? Because you weren't gonna throw it. I
This pass rush, they know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now.
That was a weird play to call.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. To throw, here's Willis.
Oh, should have been a pick by me.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Willis, 3rd and long. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Stands on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
Empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt. An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Killers in the front, killers in the top.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
This will be interesting. Let's see what he does here.
Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try. Yeah, so
what did you do? You just that was actually kind of funny.
You don't take a
sack
here. Don't end up in the end zone. Ball gets stripped. You could give up 2 points in that occasion, or maybe even 6 if you can't get on it and recover it yourself. So make sure you protect the guy throwing the football if indeed that's the plan of attack.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
What did you call it?
This drive with a lot of confidence
so
after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Comes out again, I'll probably just run the ball.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Lawrence will throw. And Ingram hauls it in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. And to throw again is Lawrence. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one.
That shit actually became an accurate pass, yo. It actually caught him in stride for being inaccurate. Oh my god. That's wild.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Press inside.
It's Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat.
I'll let it go.
So nothing doing there, and it's 2nd and goal.
It ain't like you used to be.
Got it.
So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville with the Jags on top. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
I'm a vampire.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Turn of the month. Work for the good.
First and 10 now. Willis and the Titans at their own 24. He'll start with a give to Henry. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Willis. And brought in downfield by Burks. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far.
Person
this
make
one
you
moves
hurt
the
inside.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And the Jags are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half that's carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's...
It's caught inside the 25.
I'm stretching wheel miss. Walk down here, shot into the satellite and bumping, but I'm trying to go with shit. To twist them onions
in
the
kitchen. Ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
Lawrence.
No.
Incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. It's picked up by the Titans, and they have the football and will take over at the 20-yard line. Well, number one on the list of things.
Yeah, sure, I fumbled.
3 scores in the third. That right there, give the football away. And now, before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
Don't spit that fire, nigga.
Good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long. Now Lawrence. Quick slant caught by Kirk. And all the way down inside.
Walk down here, shot into like finish. Got out like these bumpings that I'm trying to go with shit. Used to expect them things in the kitchen with my wrist.
They just cannot find a way to get a key stop on 3rd down. Here's another conversion, and now this offense, they're in a position to go up even further as they've got it 1st and goal.
ETN.
No way.
2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Once more ETN, but he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They'll try to run with ETN. And this time he is in. Travis Etienne with touchdown number 20 on the year as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point try now for Patterson. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Yeah, bitches wanna follow me. That shawty low. Yeah, bitches wanna follow me.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get over to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into.
If he passes and the fullback goes out.
Let's just say it's been on the...
Willis throws another interception, his 3rd of the game. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick-6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19.
Bad
so
bitches wanna
probably should have opted for the touchback.
Shawty line. Bad bitches wanna phone me. You know, shot it loud away.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Well, we're still in the third
The way I'm
quarter, so there's some
cutting out.
time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out. But I think the ball's out. And did the Jaguars come
You
out?
gotta be kidding me.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Second and short now following the fumble. They begin with Henry, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Play action, Willis. It's complete, Burks. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that will bring up second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
I gotta let you score it, bro.
Back to throw.
Throw it to him. Why throw it to him?
Jalen Tolbert. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do
I'm
what
really
they've
giving
been
you a
doing
sword,
the
bro, so I
entire
don't get in
game,
trouble.
because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good.
Why are you running the
A
ball?
nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
2 yards the gain on
Bro,
the keeper.
this
on
nigga is
second
different.
And if you like
I'm
defensive
clearly
football,
run committee, bro.
focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and make sure he spills it for a small gain.
That's into the hands of Tolbert. He's at the
Thank
30.
you.
10.
Good score.
Touchdown, Titans. Jalen Tolbert, 50 yards. And the Titans are able to at least get 1 score back. Bullock good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Wanna beat me down. That woman wanna beat me now. I wish that they could see me now. I wish that they could see me now. I'm gonna bring me
The
down.
Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he will be taken down, but a big pick up there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Jacksonville. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point.
Oh,
As their
shit.
guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
What the fuck?
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Oh, hell no.
Straight ahead, ETN.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp.
What, Madden or PlayStation? Madden.
Extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now,
Oh yeah, niggas on that pack strike, they trying to get some bread.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 58 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. And they'll go again with Etienne. And down to the 36-yard line here.
Oh, right. I'm up.
Pick up there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on 1st down. They did that, plus 3.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
But
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
I know we're there, wide open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
everything.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
A handoff for Etienne. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Bartender, I want another round.
13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down. No doubt those are the types of
Permit
carries
this
they're looking
genius
for.
right now. I'm
Lead in
on
the
my
4th
3rd.
quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game.
I could just let him, fuck it, I'll just let him score again.
Counting on the runners, taking care of the
Etienne, don't fumble on me,
because
bro.
you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock.
Yeah, this one's almost over.
They can't score.
Got 3 minutes left in this one. Playing another one right after this shit, though. That'll probably be a better game. Yeah, I was gonna say, that one'll probably be a better game than this
They'll
one.
run with Etienne. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Well, partner, Marvin, our number one
I'm not
stats guy,
really
just handed me a
getting
little
covered.
card that says
Body
he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to
On
get
the
the ball?
Etienne is huffing and puffing, but she's gonna keep pounding this rock.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with.
Yeah.
The offensive line has executed well
About to be
today.
13 and
Get
4.
over 100 yards.
I think that's what it is.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Who? Oh, I don't know. Shit, it's 500 and some players in that portal, boy.
They'll try to run with Etienne. He's not gonna
EJ,
get there.
NC
That
State's
won't even be
QB,
close.
who's
It
actually
was
kind of
caught up
nice.
in the backfield. A
He's in
loss
that
of a
shit too.
yard, and it brings up
Devin
4th.
Leary.
That's
Devin Leary, yeah.
defense there because they saw the
Yep,
heavy
he's
look
in the
come
portal.
from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers, a
The
little
fucking
bit of speed
Notre
and
Dame
heft,
QB that
and they
came
could
in and
really
was
make
like
a big
6
time play
and
for their defense.
0 or some shit.
Now, what the
He's
heck
in the
is this?
portal.
A punt formation
It's
from the
a
red
bunch
zone?
of people in the portal.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Oh yeah, you talking about nigga from y'all, right? No. Oh, I don't know. I know y'all got a linebacker that's leaving. Tackle. Who is it? Oh, yeah, I can. Yeah. Oh no, that's why.
And they will take a
That's
knee here.
why. Oh nah. Blocker. Mm-hmm.
And they'll indeed take a
Fucking
knee.
shit. That's tough. Oh yeah, he is.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Just to think, this man wouldn't have scored if I didn't have to let him score or get in trouble. That fucking grunting. They need to up this fucking scoring limit. Yeah, the scoring limit, you can't beat someone by 28. I had 28 in the second quarter, so.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Are you gonna actually pass this?
One final
Oh,
try
you
for
are.
Willis. He's going to let it fly.
Oh shit, he might get that.
And this is
Oh,
drafted incomplete. Well, there's a
I thought I had
crowd
fucking
as soon as
lines on that side. I did not.
So this will be a win for Jacksonville.
Oh, they knocked it
We talk
out.
so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They looked like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of...
You say the same thing. I'm going to the chain gang. Then I have a trenches shit. I think I took 1 sack this game. Wonder what that'll do. 2 games straight. Oh no. Oh, so instead of the 10,000 you get for no sacks, you only get 2,000. That's ass. Yep, we're gonna end the season 13